So it goes, he says, I'll be happy if Kyle Review sings Tina Turner for me.
You know I'm a Tina Turner
fan. I didn't ken that he had covered this song before.
Tell you this now. Right? Tell Malo my favour if he sings me What's Love Got to Do with it down the phone right now. It wasn't a minute later and this voicemail comes through.
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, coming to you from the G4 podcast studio, with part-time pundit and average actor Stephen Purden, and bringing a wealth of knowledge and questionable patter, it's our no-nonsense dafty Chris Toal. Completing our front three, it's the man himself, all the way from the tap end of Stevenson, it's Grado!
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots. It's the podcast, a football podcast live here at G4 Claims Studios in Wishaw. Good to see yous, Bob and Toal in attendance, and Marcel the champ. What are you saying to it?
So much, man.
See if I knew any St Johnstone song, I'd be singing like a Linty right now.
Oh, when the Saints.
Oh, when the Saints go marching on. Is that it?
Ah, it was St Mum.
Was it? Is it? I don't know. Is that what do you think then? Is that St Mirren or St Johnstone?
I think it was
St Mirren, aye.
Anyway.
Oh, when the Saints go marching, oh, when the Saints go marching.
I'm out it anyway. I don't even really like football anymore.
I don't even know why I'm doing this podcast. I've got zero interest in football, man.
What? I want to be in that number. What does that even mean?
What?
I want to be in that number.
I don't know.
I don't know his
when
lyrics.
The Saints go marching. No, sing that at the BB's, Grado.
No, it's when they sing at the BB's, isn't it? Will your anchor hold?
I don't know, mate. I was never at a
I'm sure it was. Anyway.
What you been up to?
What he's been up to? Well,
You went to wee music the other night, didn't you?
I was at the Scottish Music Awards on Friday.
Talk us through how that went.
Brilliant. It's a great wee night. Don't get me wrong. There was a bit of a scenario and a situation that was very, very mortifying and embarrassing. But at the same time, I think Judy Finnegan at the awards with the brassiere out, think...
You get your tits out on the stage.
You flashing your washing on the stage?
Flashing your washing.
Think James Corden and Patrick Stewart at that. Remember they had the weekend.
Oh, was there a fight?
No, it wasn't a fight.
What about Will Smith and fucking what's his name?
Sort of like, well, it wasn't his... Right, I'll tell you what happened. First of all, by the way, I got to see Rod Stewart up close. It was brilliant.
Aye.
I've got to say, it was quite emotional actually, because I had a wee kind of backstage pass. Rod was up and he was accepting a wee award.
Did you get to meet him?
Well, we were supposed to meet him, right, but he was at the Celtic game.
Right.
And then he went to, I think he was at the Anchor Line or something.
Was it rubber?
Aye. He kept saying, because he got up in the stage and he was going, I'm so wonderfully drunk. He kept going, I'm so wonderfully drunk. Right? He was good, right? Johnny McFarlane, do you know Johnny McFarlane?
Johnny McFarlane?
Writes for the writer?
He's a singer.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm thinking somebody else.
I'm thinking Elvis.
Aye, well, he sings Rod Stewart songs. Anyway, he was singing first of all. By the way, pardon for the voice, not that I'm kind of struggling. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so Rod come on the stage.
That's what happens when you're singing view songs all night on a Saturday.
Oh, well, I met Kyle Faulkner. I'll get to that.
I read about that in the paper, did you know?
You've not mentioned that. You met Kyle Faulkner.
Aye, that's my new mate. He's brand new.
By the way, one of us should probably write a sitcom for him.
Aye,
Right.
probably should, aye.
Right, anyway.
Why are you so sniggery when you mention Kyle, man?
No, because he's brand new.
Aye.
Wait, he's pure coy, isn't he?
The pure
It's
smitten
like,
kid.
Ma, Dad, I've
know.
met somebody.
Do you know what it reminds me of, man? When we done our first year in River City 8 years ago, man. Dude, you don't give a fuck about me, man. I mean, it's all Kyle this, Kyle that, man.
No, he's a good guy, man, because he came up and he was like, $2 down's brilliant. I was like, oh, thanks, guy.
You're like, hey, alright, you Grado, eh?
He's like, $2 down's brilliant. He's like, mate, so's it Aberdeen's, man.
Oh, man, I love the Arctic Monkeys.
You see, well, that's...
Hold on, can we stop the podcast?
Wait a minute, we've got somebody breaking in.
Breaking in with
Thanks for
Scran.
that.
Oh, it looks like soup
So
there.
this is Grado's rider. When he turns up, me and Toal bring her in food, but Grado just gets Greg to go and get
What's
his
the
stuff
soup
from
of the day? Can't say, Graham.
That's a cup of cheese.
What'd you say to Greg, man?
Thanks, Goose. Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Scoot.
Thanks, excuse,
Did
Greg.
you get any bother, aye?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about this. Let me just get one bite of this firecracker chicken.
Did they say that, aye?
Can I just get a one wee bite of this strips and then I'll leave it?
They're like that. They're like that. Grado, is that Kyle Faulkner's pal?
That's good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it, man?
Right, in case you don't know, Grado's now tucking into his breakfast, which is...
In case you're not subscribed to the channel, which you should be.
Exactly,
should
you
be
get to watch
subscribed
Grado.
to the YouTube channel, and you get to see Grado scoffing a toasted firecracker
So I think-
chicken.
Straight out of Jack's kitchen.
Aye.
I think
Jack's
folk would get the boat watching meeting, so I'm just gonna.
Don't know, mate. Some people are into
Oh, he's
that.
tapping it on, he's tapping
Oh,
on.
this is like... No, that's like... Folk actually pay.
Yeah.
It's a bit early for salt and chili chicken, isn't it?
You're like Feather eating that toast.
he's like your man eating that rolling bacon. What do you call the politician?
What's his name again?
Arthur Scargill.
Oh,
That's
there
it.
you go, mate, there you go.
It's-
Is it good, mate? It's nice, isn't it?
Hey, so where was I? Me and Kyle for the review, right?
Aye.
He was good. No, keep that in.
Oh, keep that eye, man. That's funny, man. Aye.
So, backstage with Kyle in the view. And then I text me Toals saying, Toal, guess who I'm with? And he says, anyway, where's my phone to hit me here? So, Toal goes, he says, I'll be happy if Kyle for the review sings Tina Turner for me.
You know I'm a
Big
Tina
Tina
Turner
man.
Now,
fan.
I didn't ken that
Right,
he had covered this song
I'll
before.
tell you this now, right? There's a lot of cover versions of songs that I like.
It's a great
but
cover.
Kyle Faulkner is unbelievable at it. So I says to Grado, Grado, tell him I'll owe him a favour if he sings me What's Love Got to Do With It down the phone right now. It wasn't a minute later and this voicemail comes through.
Listen, that's right.
Scares me to feel this way. Ah, what's love got to do with it?
Get it on,
No
eh?
words of love, but a second and emotion. What's love got to do
How
with
good
it?
it is.
Brilliant.
Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Oh,
Class. Yeah. So he done that.
Aye.
And then
Thanks for that, Kyle.
aye, Kyle. Cheers, mate. I'll see you soon.
he went on the stage because I don't think the view played for a wee while, so they could have done. But Rod done Maggie May, man, it was class. And I had a wee backstage band, didn't I? So I was right down the front with the phone like that. I went on Facebook Live and everything. So that is that. I guess, brilliant.
Could you know I've got the wee hanging it does
There was somebody doing that. Wake up, Maggie!
I can't hear that was my
So-
granny's song, man. Loved it.
Oh, was it?
Aye. She was called Maggie.
Is it?
Wasn't it just a coincidence?
Did he play it at a funeral?
I can't remember her.
That reminds me, remember, you were at the pavilion when Laurie worked there?
No.
We were at the pub one night. No, it was years ago, actually, moving that night out. And a song came on, say it was something like that. So he's like, that was my mom's song, man. I was like,
It was too unlimited.
I was like, oh, mate, sorry, man. He's like, oh, she's not dead, it's just not her song anyway. That's just not my favourite song anyway.
That's brilliant.
Starting in Lauders, and I'm like, oh, mate, sorry to hear about that, man.
That's funny.
So you had a good night?
So I was we were meant to go and get an award.
Aye.
The Go
We were
Radio.
hosting an award.
Aye, so Edith Bowman was
The
presenting it.
last time you and Rod Stewart were presenting stuff was the
Aye.
Scottish Cup.
draw.
Aye. Well, I was only on the Diet Cokes. Rod, he ended up getting carted halfway through, but he was a good sport. He sang his song and all the rest of it. But I was to go and
Done what he was getting paid
He
for.
done his wee bit, he sang his song.
so me and Crofty were to go up and give the Go Radio Inspiration Award, right? And we were giving it to Craig Logan that was in Bros.
Yes.
So Edith Bowman, so we're backstage. Me and
I'm
Crofty-
sorry, what a fucking straight.
What?
How does a guy from Bros get the Go Radio Achievement Award?
Because it was they sponsored it. It's a kind of lifetime achievement thing. Right, anyway.
Did they ever find out when he was going to be famous?
That's one of his songs, I think.
I went, will I be famous?
Right, see, I didn't know who he was, right?
right.
But I kind of was googling and all that, so I was looking forward to giving him the prize that he was winning. Anyway, so
I bet him winning it put the cat amongst the pigeons.
so
That's
me,
an RB Bros joke there, sorry.
so me and Croft are backstage, Ken getting G'd up to get on at this award, and Edith Bowman goes, and now to give the Go Radio Inspiration Award, please welcome to the stage, Grado.
Oh no!
Doesn't he mention Crofty?
Doesn't mention Crofty. So I walk on the stage.
Folk in the crowd must have been like, that Grado's brought his care of him.
Take that to go. It's as if I dragged him off the street. I went, by the way, this is my pal Crofty. I goes, we host the Go Radio breakfast show, so when you wake up in the morning, just shout, Alexa, launch Go Radio, right?
Did you say that? Brilliant.
That's what I said. So Crofty's already like, he was alright, it was funny. But then Crofty starts going, and the nominee for the Go Radio Inspiration Award, and just as he said that, this woman in a black frock come on the middle of the stage, right? In between us, right? And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And Crofty's like, oh, hi. Right? And
But did you not know that this was going to happen?
No. So she's standing in the middle, right? And Crofty's going, hi. And she went, hello. Crofty went, who are you? By the way, bear in mind there's like 1,000 folk in the crowd.
Well,
More than
it's
1,000.
It's going to be somebody pure famous.
Right?
Aye.
So she's like, who are you? And he goes, you're presenting the Go Radio Award? She's like, no, I'm presenting it. Craig Logan's my manager. I'm presenting it. Anyway, while this is happening, the VT plays. So Crofty's like, no, we're supposed to be doing it. She's going, no, I'm supposed to be doing it, right? I'm standing there. I was peeing myself. Eventually I went, Crofty, come on, let's get off the stage. So we walked off the stage, man. Crofty's gone, shambles. It's a shambles.
No, no.
It was.
He's right.
Anyway, so Edith Bowman was like, sorry about that. I goes, well, did I do anything wrong? She goes, no, I don't know what's happened. I goes, who was that anyway? She went, you don't know who that was? I goes, no. She went,
Mariah Carey.
well, it was Imelda May.
Oh, right.
Imelda May.
Imelda May, do you ken her?
She's
She's a
I know
pop
her
star
name,
anyway.
aye,
She's a
aye.
pop star anyway.
don't know
I
any
thought
of
it was somebody
songs.
off Love Island.
I don't know any of her songs, but hold on.
Aye, anyway, so she came on, and after that, it was a matter of like, let's
Yeah,
him
that's where
bath
the
bed.
whiteboard comes in handy.
Aye.
Him bath bed after that.
Mate, that
Hey,
Do you know what?
fucking
All right, sorry.
So see after that, did anybody speak to Crofty? Like, did Crofty? Did he know it was Imelda May? Did he know who she was?
No.
No.
But Edith Bowman was
Matt
going,
and Luke Goss were standing in the sidelines like, that's a shiter for you there, Crofty.
I think we did handle it well, but do you
Mate,
know that
I
way? It
can't
was just
imagine you,
my
but you'd have
face was bright red just because I was like, I don't know what the
You get dead nervous and you start.
I was-
I'm surprised you even said to him, come on, we'll go, and you never just ran away yourself and left him on there.
Well, there was one part where she come on the stage, right, and Crofty's going, "What are you here for?" That? And she's going, "I'm here to do this." And then I was going, Crofty, I was going, "Just let the woman talk." I was going, "Just let the woman talk."
Let the woman talk. Right, wait a minute, who is this Imelda May person? If we get any information
She
on
was like
Hold on. I'm
a pop star anyway. Come on, I mean, but there was a definitely myself.
Imelda May!
Oh, right. Aye, right. I think she's somebody. Irish singer-songwriter.
Right.
Imelda Mary Hingham.
Is that her favourite?
Hingham.
Bewitched?
Professionally known as Imelda May, is an Irish singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist. Known primarily as a singer, she also plays the bodhrán, guitar, bass guitar and tambourine. So, aye.
I know who that is. Enya.
No, it's not any. But that's... Mate,
But do you know,
that's funny,
Crofty was raising an alright because he was like on the Friday, like, you wearing a suit tomorrow? And I was like, aye, I'm wearing a suit. And I stuck on
Turns up with his fucking vape in his pocket.
Aye, I know, see that.
Visible in every photo.
I stuck on a suit jacket and a t-shirt, Ken, trying to look like a presenter. And Steph didn't want to look at me and went, you look, fucking Rabsy Nisbet. So I was like, well, I'm not going. So I ended up going to, and I went into Silverburn, I went into a certain shop and I get dressed. A guy, honestly, fitted me with new trousers, new trainers, which, by the way, was a bit of a redneck because I was in a rush. I had to put on a pair of socks and I put on Stephanie's. I had a pair of fishnets. I had a pair of fishnet socks on. I had to get these new trainers on. And the guy was like, is that fishnet socks? I went, oh, hold on a minute. I was like, don't look at my feet. I was mortified. Anyway, obviously, I turned up, man. Crofty's got a suit on. And I had like a knitted jumper all that. I just posted goggles. And that way he was raging at me because he had his suit on. But it was a good
Top that, man. What are you up to? You just watched lots of football, didn't you?
I did. The whole weekend I just watched football.
So you'll be well clued up, Norris. We're going to talk about it later.
Yes.
I had a wee fireworks night, man. It was good.
Aye. Fuck
I
your
didn't-
fireworks, by the way.
Sorry, mate. But hey, my
Not-
mates are
not
my-
your personal
my mate-
fireworks.
Well, do you want to hear about my personal fireworks? Right, so I'm like that.
Is everybody alright?
Aye, everybody's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
Everybody, we were meant to go to a fireworks display at the Crowwood Hotel, right? But I get cancelled for some reason. I don't know, they cancelled it. So,
Having a fireworks display in a hotel can get a bit messy.
outside in the field. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I says, I know the guy. I'll get fireworks. Now that way I've took control of the situation. I'm like, look, guys, I'll get the fireworks, right? So I'll be in my gaff, we'll come to my gaff, we'll go down to the field at the bottom of my street, go to fireworks. My wee daughter's not really into it. She doesn't like fireworks because she's got bad ears and all that. She's like, I don't want to. But she was just standing watching. Big, the size of this table, right? Box off. Went to town. Guy I know who will remain nameless. I'll need to chat to you about this, right? I was like, right, brilliant, mate. Cheers. Back to the house. Put them in the garage. Go to them in the garage. So that done, man. So my neighbour's setting off ones and all right. Belters, right, man? I'm going to...
Oh, no.
But neighbour, wait till you see this, man, right? Puts them out, man. The rockets are setting off in purpose. Pure, got to the top. Pooh. But everyone was a shanner, honestly.
Flat, man. I was at Chelsea at Wolves firework display, man. It was pure shite.
I think you used the fireworks for last year.
That's what my mates are like. My mates are going like, where the fuck did you get these, mate?
That's the last time I go to Johnny Adair for my fireworks.
That's funny. There you go. Let's get back to the facts. Let's get to the football. Let's talk about the weekend results. I think we need to get this out the road. First of all, what I would say, score of the weekend, I don't think it was a shock to, especially Rangers fans. They probably could have seen us coming. It was a game.
Aberdeen beat Hibs 4-1.
If we start in yesterday, then we go with the Rangers game. Just get it out of the way.
Listen, let's not prolong.
Let's just get it out of the way.
Your agony.
12 o'clock.
I've not got any agony.
I had a hangover, right, and I put the game on. It's the worst thing to see, man. Watch a Rangers game with a hangover. To be fair, I think we started off well. We had 452 corners, I think, the full game, and then at the end
20-0.
I know, it's terrible, man. But nah, this has been coming for ages. We've said that week in, week out, but mate, like you said, mate, I'm by it now. I'm not even. I wasn't even in a bad mood.
I wasn't either. I just kind of. When the second goal went in, I went, well, we're never coming back for that. And then I'm sitting, I'm saying to Stephen, see, for a Celtic fan, you'd be going, you know, they could, Celtic are a team that can turn it around.
Aye.
Rangers, we can't turn things like that around.
No.
We can't. They've sussed us out. I mean, we're just, so many players are underperforming. So many of them. I mean, it's the same shite every week.
You're seeing the stats, right?
Right step for the back.
73%.
Centre horse pass it about. Goes to the wide players. They can't do nothing. They've had us all sussed out. They can lump in, as you say, 1,400 balls into the box. It's hard. It's very, very difficult to watch. 73%
possession. We done hee-haw with it. 3 shots and we get 7 shots in target. 20 corners. And that as well, right? I think out of one of the corners we took it short. Tried to work it in, but every other one, it's just an outswing off a Tav. It goes nowhere, and fair play to St Johnson.
St Johnson, 3 shots in target. 3 shots in target.
That's clinical.
That's clinical. That's what it is. I mean, you can talk all day about
See, to be fair, their first goal, mate, it's one of the ones that's a pure freak occurrence. That guy's first ever goal.
Well, it was freaks because it was his first ever goal. Do you know what I mean?
James Brown.
Why, I know. Why are they not playing?
Why
are they not? See, when he scores a goal, why is he not going like
Living in America.
What do you think you should go like when he scores a goal? Immediately the sound system goes, ow, I feel good. That's what I would do for the James Brown, my team.
Dickie Clark's goal was a picture, no?
Aye, that was took well, man.
Aye, Leon King get runs to a big Stevie May, and then again, but Borna, how many times have you seen a player runs across him? His man runs across him. How many times? Abada done it a good few. I mean, how many?
He does it every time. Shuts his shoulders in. Aye. And he's just getting. You're like.
By the way, I can understand why, because see the amount of free penalties and that I've seen just over this weekend for handballs. It must be a nightmare for a defender now. It doesn't excuse the fact that he's out of position. He lets the guy get the march on him as well. But Rangers are playing 3 at the back, essentially, right? With a young centre-half who's been dragged out of position after an experienced striker, and he's left Barisic on his own in the middle of the box. Do you know what I mean? Aye,
the thing is, but Barisic is on his own, right? But there's only one guy in the box, and that one guy you need to look at. He just lets him run right across him. He just does it all the time. He does it all the time. I mean, we could sit here and pick the bones out of all. I don't really want to, because we've got a lot to get through. You know what I mean, Griff?
You wanted, didn't you?
No, do you know what?
I'm surprised. Am I surprised? Probably no. But in any other walk of life, any other Rangers manager, by now, he'd be gone.
But I tell you now, Bob, something has got to give, because it gets to a point. It gets to a point where you're seeing things like, I mean, it wasn't a big thing at first when I sort of thought, oh, what's going on here? But the video of the
Union Bears
would have.
Aye.
See when it starts with that kind of
It's only like it was.
Pedro in the bushes type shit.
Aye, it's like it
You're
was.
like kind of something's got to give because
We're going to
I
get
tell
rid
you
of the
what,
sharks off Celtic, man.
we're what.
We're going to get
Well,
rid
we're
of the sharks.
not that yet. We're not
It'll
that.
come
The
back.
guardrails and the sharks, etc., etc. We're not there yet, but it won't be long before fans will need to start voicing because the feeling that I get is the board don't want to do anything about it.
No,
I don't think there's...
They don't, because they don't want to part with the cash. They don't want to pay a math. They don't want to pay, what is it, 6 million, you say, Greg?
It's rumoured to be 6 million.
Rumoured to be, right, rumoured to be.
That's for his whole backroom staff as well, I'm assuming.
Well, I don't imagine that.
Aye.
Well, that's it as
Aye,
well. And
aye.
who have they got? Who have they got? I mean, don't get me wrong. Was whispers on Twitter, obviously, because Ross Wilson with the what do you call him?
Him for Southampton, he's just been
Southampton
sacked.
getting sacked.
Hasselhoff's been sacked,
Aye, he's
hasn't
been
he?
sacked, mate. Aye.
Last night.
Ross Wilson brought him in, aye. I know.
Well, there you go, that's your next manager then, isn't it?
I don't know, mate. It's,
Maybe he'll strike lucky and get Aribo back.
what's that, mate? Ross Wilson can't be trusted. No. I know. Definitely, man. But then you look at it, Wednesday night, when Hearts come to Ibrox this Wednesday, they're more than capable of beating us. What happens then? They're saying...
They're on a high for that win against
and
Motherwell.
it's not that bad to know, but the Union Bears talking to Tav and all that, but if Hearts come and get a result, it's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
Wednesday night, we're recording this Monday just now.
This is Monday.
Could be, it could be ugly.
Is it Hearts at Ibrox?
And Wednesday night.
And then Saturday, Saturday.
Rangers will beat Hearts.
But listen, Saturday we've got a tough tie at
Wait.
Paisley.
What are you basing that on, to?
The fact that Hearts shite the bed every time they fucking play Rangers.
They got a result last season, Ibrox.
That was last season.
That was one each, wasn't it?
Aye, last minute they scored, aye. Nah, but I don't hold out any hope. The new with the current setup, as I've said, week on, week in, we are shite.
But another thing as well.
Week on,
but,
week in.
But see what you're talking about, Greg, and you're talking about new managers and all that, and you don't trust somebody, but that is their job. They need to find somebody.
I know.
So you were kind of giggling a couple of weeks ago when I say Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche.
Sean
Dyche. Fletch says Dyche.
Some people say Dyke, some people say Dish and Dyche. I would take him.
I mean, is that, what do you think of that?
I don't think it's realistic, you know.
Is it not realistic?
I don't know, man. I would take
just-
a roll of the dice.
I think
Somebody that takes no shit.
I would definitely talk to him, but I've got a feeling.
Took shit off Scott McGinn, didn't he?
I remember.
Took heavy shit off
Aye.
McGinn.
That's right. For his
3 years in the
quarters.
Premier League, you're still wearing that shitey jacket,
Aye,
mate.
aye. I think he's the type that maybe come and look at it, and I think he's an experienced campaigner, and he would have come up and look at and what he's got and the way the board works, and is it somebody that would he accept that, and would he want to take it?
Is he the sort of manager that, let's be honest, Rangers are wanting to look towards a business model like Celtic have got now, where they buy the players in young, give them a couple of seasons, hopefully sell them on at a profit. For me, Sean Dyche is the sort of guy along the same lines as like a Sam Allardyce, where he brings in kind of older players. Would I be wrong? Kind of more experienced older players.
I would need to look at it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about his kind of. I know he done that. What do you think?
I wound up with Derek McInnes and Tony Docherty. I can see he's ended up with Derek McInnes and Tony Docherty.
All right.
Could you imagine?
Oh, don't. No, don't like going in there.
I hope you don't end up with Big Goodwin. You'll never be allowed back in Ibrox again.
Nah, but something's got to give.
Aye, something's got to give. Yesterday, after that, Hearts did it 10 men for 38 minutes and still got the result. Beat Ross County 3-2.
How was Craig Gordon no
Motherwell.
sent off, by the way?
Motherwell.
See, was he on a yellow? Craig Gordon was on a yellow, and then he pulls down. Who did he pull down? Was it Mo?
It was
as clear a red card as,
I bet
or at least a second yellow.
it was that for the penalty?
Aye.
I don't know. I don't know if I would have given a second yellow, because there's a double jeopardy rule now, where if they give the penalty and it's the goalie that brings them down, it's no red card.
Really?
Aye, because you don't get the. It's only if it's a defender stopping a clear goal scoring opportunity. If the goalie brings a player down and they get a penalty, if they see that as a double punishment, sending the goalie off and.
But even if he's already been booked?
Aye.
You can tell he's been watching his football this weekend.
Wow, mate.
Because remember a couple of you're like, you don't know anything that's going
Yeah,
on.
I've totally forgot.
Would he be
about football
right? You are a
altogether.
genius, man.
Aye,
Mate, you want to tell half the folk that were on the wireless and all that the weekend.
Oh, I'll tell you this now as well, right? You see, Van Veen got a goal chopped off,
Aye.
and it was a shoelace offside, and it would have been one of the goals of the season.
Aye.
You need to see this, man. First time volley, big long ball over, first time volley, beats Craig Gordon for about 25
Really?
yards. It was a screamer, man.
He's a good
An
player,
absolute
that Van.
belter.
Halliday got 2 goals or not. That's what, 4 goals in 4
Ah,
games.
Andy
Second one was
Halliday.
a great goal.
Aye.
So it was, aye.
Jake, he'll be in contention for the job.
By the way, you better watch. You could end up with him and Lee McCulloch.
Ah.
I seen Jonathan Johansson last night. As I was saying to him, bring back Pedro, the Scottish Music Awards.
Aye.
I was going to bring back Pedro.
What was he saying?
He went, hi, that's funny, mate. Good to see you, bud. See you later.
It's Gene with him.
It was,
Tell Gino I was asking for.
Ah, well.
Anyway, on a Saturday, Aberdeen 4. Friday night football, wasn't it? Aberdeen 4, Hibernian 1.
This is another one I want to talk about again, man.
Miovski, we've been ranting and
Miovski
raving.
got a couple of goals, right, but he missed the penalty. Right, get this right. So Aberdeen get the penalty. David Marshall saves it, right? Hibs go up the park. They're about to... the ball comes back to the midfield. Referee blows the whistle. Now, this is a good minute and a half later.
Aye.
Makes him retake the penalty.
After they've played on that long.
Because of VAR.
Oh, my
right?
God.
Jeez.
It goes to the replay. Now, this is... And if you're looking at the laws of the game and stuff like that, they got it exactly right. Marshall's a good 2 or 3 yards off his line when the penalty's struck and he saves it. Miovski steps up, puts it away. See, after that, Hibs just fucking fell to bits, man.
It's a bit of pasting for them, isn't it?
They're really unlucky because a lot of their recent results have hinged on VAR decisions, and their manager's coming out, Lee Johnson's coming out, and he actually said, see these referees, I think that they just want to use this because it's a new toy. They're just making it... And
Ange said that, didn't he? No?
This is what we were worried about, though, isn't it, when it was coming in?
Aye,
But
aye.
what I will say in defence of the powers that be is they said it's going to take a bit of time
To adjust.
to get it right.
Aye.
You know what I mean? But we'll talk more about VAR in the Celtic game. But see, for that Hibs game, if that decision hadn't been made, I think it was 2-1 at the time.
Right.
Or was it 2-1? No, it was 1-0 at the time. And after that, Hibs just fucking fell to bits, man.
Capitulated.
Good
A
word.
capitulation.
Good
A
word, mate.
capitulation from the Hibbies.
And then Friday night as well, Kelly and Livingston was speaking to a Kilmarnock fan in Tesco Saturday morning, wasn't happy with the result. Kilmarnock 2, Livingston 3.
I fancy Kelly for that, man. I
Well,
thought
Kelly no 2-0 up.
They scored
No,
the
Making it up.
Livy were winning. No,
One
Kelly
each,
went
one
1-0, then they equalised, and then they went 2-1 up.
So Livingston come back from behind twice and then
2-1,
won the game.
1-3-2. Aye.
I watched the goals were quite good, man. But the Ross County game, St Mirren, oh man, see the defending for the Ross County winner. I don't know how the boys get the cross come in. It was a wee floated ball. Now when you need to put power into the header, he's at the edge of the box. And he gets the header and it manages to crawl in at the back stick, man. See if you were a St Mirren fan, you'd be fucking raging, man.
Look at the goals, man. There must be about 30 odd goals this weekend. Has that got to do with VAR, do you think? Because, I mean, remember we were talking a couple of weeks ago before, in fact, the weekend before VAR started, remember, there was about 3-0 each, a 1-0, a 2-0. It was, and look at the goals this week.
Nah, you're right, but Vargas, look at the amount of penalties.
It's entertaining, and it's also, do you know what they're doing or not? I was listening to, what game was I listening to on Sports Sound? And they need to hurry up now before the news comes on. Kind of the news is at 5 o'clock, and all these games are not finishing up till 4:57. So it's full time. There's the news. You know what I mean? Let's get to the news. Hurry up.
Out of 5 games, there was 4 penalties. And I think all of them were given by VAR.
Love it.
Talking of VAR, let's get to Parkhead, Celtic 4, Dundee 2. What happened with it?
Did you see it?
I seen it. I know, mate. It's...
Now, the exact same thing happens in the Hearts game. And the referee doesn't even check.
I think it's a penalty at Tynecastle, but I think that's a penalty. No,
think it's a penalty at Celtic Park? Think so? I don't know, because he's...
Hits his on.
No, it hit, didn't it? It hit his elbow.
Well...
But his elbow's behind his back in a natural position.
For his balance, but...
Does it make his body bigger? He's obviously not doing it deliberately if it does. There needs to be a flat rule that either, if it hits an arm, it's a penalty.
They've still got nowhere close to clearing up the handball rule.
No,
nowhere. It's
definitely
nowhere.
not.
But again, Celtic, we got to the restaurant on Saturday, sat down, me and my mates, all Rangers fans were like, the United have just equalised, man.
87
minutes or
minutes.
something.
I'm like, man. Right.
I'm glad I wasn't involved in that. I didn't know the score.
We're sitting there and we're like, right. When should we check it again? Then in one of my other group chats. Jesus, suffering fuck, they've done it again. That's what I mean.
I know. Had that. What's it like?
And I'm sitting there and I'm pure like that, man, looking forward to my night and all that, going, that's a good night, man. Dundee United just equalised. Then my mate, Jesus, I'm like, fuck it, I'm like, every time,
For
man.
there, the weekend was just right downhill.
Aye, 'cause in the fireworks, was she?
Until Sunday night, Stevie?
Hey. Watch that. Steady on.
Anyway, I think we've covered football in this segment
Aye,
more than we
guys.
have in every other episode.
Guys, you've done well.
Thanks,
Aye.
mate.
You stick in.
Cheers, mate. Aye.
Stick in.
Aye.
That was a good idea, putting the stats on that paper, wasn't it?
Ah, it was good for us, man. Gets us through, man.
Thanks very much, Ben.
Cheers, Ben.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. Okay, cookies, it's time for a game.
Okay, cookies.
Okay, cookies. We're playing, what am I saying? The ball is now in Crystal's court.
Because I played last time, so it's me reading out the words. Stevie's got to guess what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Right.
Wait there, my music's not playing.
Now, Bob's music will be blared in his ears so that he cannot hear a goddamn thing.
I love the way he describes the games, man. It's brilliant.
Skrillex. Get the Skrillex playing in his
Skrillex.
ears.
Hard style.
Bitchin' tunes, man. Hardcore.
Easy. Bitching, it's 2022. And there you go. And the 60 seconds start now.
Basil Boli.
Nakamura.
Basil Boli.
Basil Boli.
Borussia Mönchengladbach.
What?
Borussia Mönchengladbach.
What?
Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Lost in a car park. I don't...
Referee's assistant.
Ravy Davy.
Referee's assistant.
Referees don't exist.
Referee's assistant.
What?
Referee's assistant.
Say again.
Referee's assistant.
Referee's assistant.
Overhead kick.
Overthinking it.
Overhead kick.
Overhead kick.
African Cup of Nations.
Oh, fuck.
What?
African Cup of Nations.
What? Say it again.
African Cup of Nations.
Say it again.
African Cup of Nations.
African Cup of Nations.
FA Cup draw.
FA Cup draw.
Offside trap.
Say it again.
Offside trap.
Offside again.
Offside trap.
Offside trap.
Leo Purden's Boys Club. Leo Purden's Boys Club.
The Libertines.
Leo Purden's Boys Club.
Eagle Austinstad's boots.
Pass. Albion Rovers.
Albion Rovers.
The G4 Derby.
The G4 Derby.
Goalie gloves.
Holy.
Goalie gloves.
Holy goalie.
Goalie gloves.
Goalie gloves.
Two-footed challenge.
Two-footed challenge.
Yes.
Very good.
Ping and pong.
Fuck.
Pass.
Last minute winner.
Dark sides.
Last minute winner.
Last minute winner.
Penalty shootout.
Michael Stewart.
Penalty shootout.
Big shout.
Penalty shootout.
Say it again.
Penalty shootout.
Michael McGill.
Michael McGill.
What?
Penalty shootout.
Pass.
Hey.
Right, so
That music, man. Fucking hell.
I can't even remember what ones you got. Were you keeping a note?
No, it was a fuck.
Right, so the first one was Basil Boli.
I got that, didn't I?
Second one was Borussia Mönchengladbach.
I didn't get that.
that was funny.
Third one was referee's assistant. You
I
got
finally
that.
got that.
Overhead kick.
Got that.
African Cup of Nations.
Finally got that.
FA Cup draw.
Yep.
Offside trap.
Got
Yep.
that eventually.
Leo Purden's Boys Club.
I didn't get that.
Albion Rovers.
Yep.
The G4 Derby.
Yep.
Goalie gloves.
Yep.
Two-footed challenge.
I get that? Aye. Aye.
You passed on the next one.
Listen it. Aye.
Last minute winner.
Did I get that? I think I got that, did I?
No.
And penalty shootout.
Did I get that?
No.
What did I get? 10?
10?
Oh,
That's the
alright.
winners.
It's no bad.
That's
the
good
winner.
no
going,
bad
man. That's
at all.
good going, man. Aye,
So we want to keep on this game, so we're going to try and kind of... we're going to get some. If anybody wants to win a wee competition to come in and play it with us, email the show at pint2shots at pint2shots.co.uk.
Are you inviting folk in to play this game, mate?
Inviting strangers in off the street,
That
Grado.
could be funny.
Well, that's
Yeah, why not?
It could be funnier. It would
could.
be even
Right.
funnier with folk that don't know about football. So
if
Grado
you-
can go next week.
Aye. If you want a game, what am I saying? Just get in touch with the details he provided you with there. And
Come
you can
on.
play us. Come on.
Apparently Guardian or next to King.
Next to King.
Next to King, no King.
King. You know what I mean?
Next to King.
See you guys next week in the show. Welcome back to the podcast. Let me tell you a bit about our sponsors, Performance Tyres. Performance Tyres, they supply a wide range of high quality performance tyres at low prices. They've got 3 branches that cover the Central Belt, Anniesland, Ayr and Carmunnock, and they stock all of the major tyre brands. We've got Pirelli, Hankook, Avon, Yokohama, Continental, Goodyear, and they specialise in Laza tyres, likes trucks and vans, cars. They supply all-season tyres, winter tyres, and they run flat tyres for all seasons. Listen, they provide a professional tyres fitting service. All the branches have got up-to-the-minute fitting equipment to take care of those precious alloy wheels, and they provide the highest standard of computerised wheel balancing and accurate wheel alignment. So here's a crack. If you want your tyres done, if you need your car sorted and fitted with new tyres, give them a call, 0141 954 9344, or click the link in the description.
Now let's give a shout out to the main sponsor of this pod, the daddy of them all, G4 Claims. They were here in Wishaw in the G4 Claims empire. And G4 Claims provide the quickest, most reliable and friendliest service to anyone involved in a non-fault accident. Every G4 Claims customer is treated with the utmost professionalism and respect. Accidents are stressful, Graham.
Of course they are.
Yes. So please pass the worry and hassle on to G4, and they will make it simple and easy to get you back on the road as soon as possible. Call them on 01698 767 172. That's 01698 767 172. Or you can visit them at notatfault.com. And the link, as always, is in the description.
Say there. Welcome back to the podcast. We've just found out the Champions League draw. I suppose big highlight is the repeat of last year's final. Liverpool have drawn Real Madrid. I think AC Milan versus Tottenham as well.
Leipzig versus Man City. Bruges versus Benfica. We've got Frankfurt v Napoli. Frankfurt are out. Dortmund v Chelsea. Inter Milan v Porto. And PSG v Bayern.
Bayern Munich. So that is the last 16.
The triple moting derby.
Yeah, it is, man. He's got some agent, man, hasn't he? Get the best agent in world football.
Alaba going back to Bayern as well.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
So who do you think is going to win that then?
Who's going to win the Champions League? Are we putting our cards on the table?
I think the final is going to involve Napoli. Napoli, I'm going to go for Napoli and Man City final.
I'm going to say Man
The
City.
light blue final.
Man City to win it, I think. The thing is, here,
Whoever.
see this draw, but it's no kicking after February, man. A lot
That's
of things.
crazy thinking about it.
That's true.
By the
Plus,
way,
you'll have a chance to sign players and stuff like that as well.
I mean, time of filming Monday, we've got 6 more days. And then
Like
that is
these
it.
watch to see what day this was.
We've got 6 more days until we break for the World Cup.
I can't wait. I don't need any more football in my life, you know. I really don't. I really, really don't.
You're aware what the World Cup is?
No,
Just about to
any
say it.
football I care about.
Aye.
Because I'm going to be doing Pint. I'm not going to see much of the World Cup.
Listen, it's the World Cup. I'm not a great fan of international football, but see when it comes to an actual tournament,
Oh, it's great.
I thoroughly enjoy
I
myself.
love
Listen, I mean, obviously there's all the controversy around Qatar and stuff like that, but it's going to be a weird feeling watching World Cup games, you know, and your Christmas trees up.
I don't know, man. I think the atmosphere's going to be great. It's going to be an electric Qatar.
That is told. You're good at that stuff.
That is unreal, man. Did you see Gary Neville getting pure roasted?
What for? Oh,
'Cause-
because he took a sip.
He was on, was it Have I Got News For You? He was on that, and the guy was...
I'm sure that's the last ever episode of I've got news for you.
All
sure we'll
Gary
get rid of
Neville ever does is chant about. I know we don't like to talk about politics and stuff like that, right? But he gets
Well,
quite,
what's what you're doing,
he
so
gets quite involved with
They're going down
politics,
a wee
right?
just get your mouth shut.
And he goes down the left wing sort of thing about how the people in the UK and stuff like that are struggling. Why is the government not doing anything? Then he turns around and takes the wage for a government that chop folks' heads off and stuff like that.
And he got asked about that live on air, Have I Got News For You? And the guy actually roasted him. man.
Oh, I need to see that.
He roasted him and he says, well, if you've not been a great you've been kind of against this all the way. He goes, aye, and he goes, so are you gone there?
He's
You
like,
work?
aye.
And you could see Gary Neville's like,
Squirm.
That's like me
But
going to a
see-
shop in Lark Hall.
but see when he said it to him, the full audience started clapping.
Oh, did
Gary
they?
Ne- like Grado says, but I think it is going to be weird. Christmas trees up in the World Cup zone. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
It worse if there was one in the middle of every pitch. You had to play around it.
Yeah, football's evolving, mate. You know.
When is the finals? At the 12th of December?
The 17th, is it no? Like, no, the 15th. No, 17th, it's a week before Christmas
Is
Day.
it?
I
So,
think.
so will the players get to go a wee holiday after the World Cup's finished and all that before they come back to the...
The Rangers players won't.
No, they better not be.
They'll be working.
Aye.
They'll all be in Butlins, doing keepy-ups, and jumping into bins full of ice. Good old Rangers, eh? No, but I'm a wee bit excited about the World Cup because I watched Jamie Redknapp and Jamie and Harry's
I
World
want
Cup.
to start. I want to
Right.
watch that. It looks good,
They're
man.
trying to get 11 World Cup legends, or a squad of World
Aye.
Cup legends. And it showed you the stadiums that you want to see, these fucking stadiums.
Went in
man.
Qatar.
Oh, unbelievable.
Aye, probably got the pint machines where it comes, the beer comes up the way and all that.
Probably. They're probably that fancy they've got it where beer comes in for the side.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
They will be all
My
up to date
mate,
on that stuff.
right, you're going to laugh at me here, right?
We always laugh at you.
My mate-
You're funny.
My mate was over there building the stadiums.
Qatar?
Aye, right.
Oh, here we go, man.
Yeah, he lasted a fortnight. Nearly got to jail because he got pished one night. Seriously, you're like,
Aye, well that's what you've got to watch.
Yeah,
That's what's got to be
watch.
scary. You can't be like walking about and peeing in the streets and all that. You get peeing, you get the thing cut off.
the best part is, right, he got the offer of the job, right, but he had to get himself over there.
Is there a punchline coming here?
Listen to this one, right, so he comes into the pub, when I had the pub, me and my dad stand, he's like, get the option of going over to Qatar, but I need 800 quid to get myself over there. My dad went into the till, just went like that, there you go, I don't want to see you back here again. 2 weeks later he comes up, Jim, there's your £800 back. That's Big Eugene, you'll have met him at the party, the big tall fucker.
Oh,
the
Big Eugene, he was a
big,
lovely
big
fella.
Eugers.
Aye,
He's a lovely fella.
Aye, he was a lovely fella. I remember Big Eugene.
Aye, he's a good guy. He's been one of my closest mates for I was 5, first day at primary school.
Is that?
I know why. He done my sums for me. He's like, "Man, me doing him?" I was like, "That done, mate." Aye, never looked back since. But he's he's a great guy, and he's good. He's good if you ever borrow him money. He's good for paying it back. Some man. Anyway, World Cup, eh?
There's a good documentary on an on Channel 4 about the 1980s.
What's going on with your accent, you cunt?
There's a good thing on Channel 4 now. It's about the Italian 90.
I watched it.
Did you see it?
I watched the
Oh,
first. Aye.
I want to see that.
By the
actually.
way, the first full episode doesn't actually mention Italia 90. It's all about the England lead up
The
to it
building
and
up
stuff
to it.
like that, building
Aye.
up to it. And by the way, it's good.
I'm going to watch
it's
that.
a good show.
That's right up my street. That.
Aye.
Aye. Saw some of it. Do you know what I mean? It was...
Didn't it look as if it was filmed in steps?
What?
Didn't it look like it was filmed in steps?
He's too sharp this morning, man. He's too sharp.
Don't know how I've had an hour's sleep.
That's how sharp your body's autopilot, man.
I think I need to come off this now. Come off this podcast because my voice is...
Forever?
No. Just until I recuperate and recover.
Just
It'll
as
be
well,
that.
just as well
Maybe
you
need
get panel coming up, mate. Know what I mean?
Mate, could you know what, think of a segment for us so that you can go away and have 5 minutes rest?
That's a good idea. I maybe come up with... We could maybe do a mastermind.
Mastermind.
Bastard mind.
Do a mastermind. You pick a special subject in football. You've got 2 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. I'll do it.
Right, so it can be anything about football
Yeah,
at all.
about football. Which
So
special
can you
subject?
pick like a specific footballer?
Aye.
Hey, what?
Who would you pick?
Ser-
If you know everybody that you know everything about.
Sergio Perini.
Marco van Basten. Maybe somebody like that.
You think you could get so many questions about Marco van Basten, right?
If you give me a week.
No,
You-
you've got
you've
5
only-
minutes,
you
mate.
get 5
Are we
minutes.
doing it now?
We're going to do it right now.
I wish I'd never spoke.
Right, well, somebody you think you can get it.
Henrik Larsson.
Right.
Right, okay.
Right.
Henry Larson, right? Cut. So Toal has agreed to come on the mastermind chair, and he has got 2 minutes to answer his special subject, which is going to be Henrik Larsson, the football player. First question, Chris. What is his wife's name?
Mrs. Larson.
What year did he join Manchester United?
2005.
How many years did he play at Celtic?
7.
Which Hibs player did Henrik Larsson pass one of his first
Jack
touches
Charnley.
to? Which year did he start football?
1991.
Which season did he score 53 goals in all competitions for Celtic?
2001.
How many Sweden appearances did he make? 90 or 106?
90.
Who did he name his son after?
Michael Jordan.
What height is Henrik Larsson?
5'11".
How many red cards did he get in the 2006 World Cup?
None.
Who did he become manager of in December
Helsingborg.
2009? What other sport did he play?
Kabaddi.
And your time's up. Or at least I've run out of questions. You've done pretty well, by the way.
Aye.
His wife's called Magdalena, isn't she?
Magdalena.
Aye.
He joined Man United in 2007, not 2005. You got 7 right. You got 7 years right. He did pass it to Charnley. He started football in 1988, the year of my birth. Which season did he score 53 goals? That's 2000, 2001. You were right there. He made 106 appearances, not 90. He did name his son after Michael Jordan. How did you know that?
Because his son's name's Jordan, and that's the only other one's Eddie Jordan.
Eddie Jordan.
Or Jordan.
Jordan
Katie
Young.
Katie Price.
Jordan Young.
Jordan Young, aye.
What height is he? You got that right? 5'11". How many red cards did he get in the 2006 World Cup? You are right. You got 0. What was the club that you said?
Helsingborg.
Nah, it was Lodronska. And what other sport did he play? It was floorball.
Floorball. He was very competitive in floorball.
So that
Wait a
I
second.
don't know. It came up on.
Mr. Magnuson. What is floorball?
I'll tell you what floorball is. I'll tell you what it is, right? Hold
Is it
on.
football, but you're not allowed to kick it off the floor?
Larsson also played floorball at a competitive level in 1989. On 23rd of November 2008, he resumed his floorball career when he played his first Swedish Super League game for Helsingborg. In his second game for the club, he made 2 assists and was voted man of the match. But I think the guys here at G4, we need to get involved in this floorball.
let's get my floorball out there next week.
I still you have not answered my question.
I don't know
What
what
is
it is.
floorball?
Wait. Is it?
It's a type of hockey. Right.
There we go. Larsson was competitive. Huh?
So there you go. 6 questions right, Toal, on Henrik Larsson.
Not bad. Thanks very much. Thanks, Henrik.
Thanks for coming.
Next week we'll try it again.
Okay, we're back on track. Let's look at the fixtures for this week. Time of recording. Tomorrow night, Tuesday the 8th of November, we've got Hibs at home to Ross County and Livingston are at home to Aberdeen.
Oh.
Do you know, I was saying the other day that Hibs look as if they're about to cement 3rd place. They come back for this weekend, they're 5th.
They're 5th. And by the way, I think Rangers are closer to Aberdeen in 3rd now than what they are with to Celtic. Because what's the points between Aberdeen and Rangers?
Right, so we're 7 behind Celtic. Let's
I only
check
think we're
this out.
6 possibly. Or go.
Let's check this out.
Oh, but not 7. It's 29 minutes 22. 7 points.
Aye.
So in prop with goal difference, that means we're closer to Aberdeen then, I would imagine.
Holy smokes.
We're closer to 3rd. There you have it.
Smokes, man, that is grim.
So,
That is grim.
and by the way, so if Livingston get beat off Aberdeen tomorrow night, that takes it down to 4 points.
4 points get into the game against Hearts.
Wow.
I'll tell you this now. I think Livingston will beat Aberdeen tomorrow night.
Do you think
You think so?
Aye, I do, because Livy they're quietly going about their business. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's one of the games. They've come off the back of a good victory. Livy, they beat Kilmarnock, didn't they, the weekend?
Yeah.
Aberdeen, humped Hibs. 2 teams in form, you would say, maybe.
Aye.
Apart from the Rangers game with Aberdeen, I'd say they've been doing alright. But
Level of form.
I'm going to go with a draw there, guys.
I'll let you know right now. Aberdeen have won 3 of the last 5, and Livingston have won 2 of the last 5 and drawn 1.
I think Aberdeen will beat Livingston.
I think with what you're saying, Grado, I think Aberdeen have got to be grim with that, going, right, Rangers on low pay form now. If we get a win here, we're 4 points behind them. Do you know what I mean? And then, God knows.
Absolutely. On the Wednesday night, Motherwell versus Celtic. I can't see Celtic dropping any points there.
Celtic went there a few weeks ago in the Cup, didn't they? And absolutely
Yep.
steamrolled them.
That's right. And Motherwell have only won 1 of the last 5. Celtic have won 5 of the last 5. So
Right.
we're on a roll.
Rangers versus Hearts, it was around about this time last year. Was it around about this time last year they dropped points? at Ibrox. It was one of Gerrard's. Was it one of Gerrard's last games?
I would
I
say.
can't think.
Do I look upset?
Who?
Do I look
But
upset?
actually, that is, as I say, Rangers versus Hearts is the anniversary of Gerrard.
Aye, and we.
It's also the anniversary of something else, isn't it?
Yes, it's my birth of my daughter.
There you go, mate.
And as I say, I will always remember pacing up the flare when my missus is sitting there ready to pop, and I'm going, oh my God, oh no. And then I was going, Graham will be fine, she'll be fine. I'm going, no, Gerald's on a train at Birmingham. Gerald's just been spotted coming off a train.
Gerald's just been spotted in Central Station.
Aye.
He's gone to VAR. Steph, he's gone to VAR.
He ruined the birth of my daughter. He ruined the birth of my daughter.
Imagine,
Look at that going.
Imagine he come back on her first birthday.
Aye, I can't see it happening.
I can't see it happening, man. I can't see happening. I'm not even confident we'll get 3 points.
Nah, I can see that being a
Really,
draw on
I
Wednesday.
think I'm going to stake my flawless reputation on this. Rangers will whip Hearts' asses.
Think so?
Yes, I do.
I don't see us
think so.
capable of whipping anyone's asses.
No.
Well, if there's anybody that's getting their ass whipped,
It's the Jambos.
it's the Jambos.
Dundee United versus Kilmarnock. By the way, I seen the Dundee United team bus on Saturday. That's a crack of a bus I've got. Big lion on it and all that.
Really?
Aye.
So they're playing Kilmarnock for the home.
Yeah, man.
Who we fancy there? Dundee United or Kilmarnock? Dundee United rooted at the bottom
United at home.
of the table. It's at Tanadice, right? They've won one of the last 5. They've lost 3. They've drew 1.
Kelly have got a slightly better record in the last
1-1,
5.
drew
1-1,
2.
2 and lost
2.
2. I think Kilmarnock, as you've said previously, really struggle away from home. I think Dundee United are going to win at this.
St Mirren versus St Johnstone. Aye.
Mid-
Oh, you know,
When
the
the
season-
Saints
Yeah, aye.
St
back
Mirren.
in.
It was only a few weeks ago, man. St Mirren after beating Celtic, no, they were flying.
Aye.
Now they're down to 7th of lost 3 of the last 5, 1-1, drew 1. St Johnstone are ahead of them in the table now. I'm going to go with the old classic case of St Johnstone getting a result against us. They're buzzing. They go to Paisley, they get beat.
And the pressure's on us for Saturday.
Yes.
Because St
Yes.
Mirren are
St Johnstone are coming off the back of 3 straight wins, which is that's some
That's
going.
great. That's
some going.
unheard of, actually.
know.
Do you know what I mean?
So I think St Johnstone could do the business against the old San Mirren.
Well, we're going to be tuning in. We're going to be taking notes. We're going to be looking forward to the football this week.
Do you think we've been a wee bit more professional this week?
I think we've definitely spoke a lot more about Old Fitma.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I hope we don't alienate our fans.
I know, man. We're really sorry for
Let
those
us
of you
know.
who are a football chat, man. Let us know if you think it's alright.
Don't worry, we're bringing out a new podcast called Just a Pint.
Just Grado.
Grado
I
said,
thought about my Fitma myself. Can you imagine that?
and I swear to God, you might have seen the size of the line in this fucking bus.
I tell you what, St Johnstone, they really kicked the ball well in that first half.
Are you going to Govan on Wednesday night?
No, I'm going to be in London.
Oh, so yeah. Toal, are you going to be looking forward to your game against Motherwell?
Of course, I always look forward to Celtic games. This
Weather.
weather.
It's weather.
Nice affair, John Anna.
No, I like, obviously, you know yourselves, lads, I do night shift, right? It's still dark when I finish my shift, so I can manage to get to my bed, get the head down, and there's no sun involvement.
You got a wee hot feels kip this morning,
That
didn't
doesn't
you?
sound right, does it? There's no sun involvement. Right.
Why would you go there?
Ah, you've went a bit.
Why would you go there?
I know.
Anyway,
I
you'll
like
be
you, mate,
listening
that's
to
what I
a
was saying.
Anyway, you'll be listening to a Pint 2 Shots.
Get subscribed.
Like, subscribe, and share, and retweet.
Aye, remember, subscribe.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe, please.
Trying to keep the wolves for the door. Subscribe
Aye.
and hit. Well, my door's got the ring doorbell as he's on, so I'm alright.
You, no chance you keep the wheels for the door, man. Your door's non-stop, man. Everybody's shouting your door,
Will's
man.
at the door, Grado opens the door, he's like, fucking hell, look at that giraffe.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm up the road now. He's up the road.
Aye, it's
I'm
time
up the road. Nicholas,
time
I
for
thought
my
this
bed.
week, man, I'm going to spend a bit of time with my wife.
Oh, wait a minute, what time is it? It's 1:15, Wayne's go out at 3, plenty of time.
And I'm taking Claude to the vet. Claude, you're in my prayers.
Oh,
Love you, Claude.
This show is dedicated to Claude.
He's no deed.
I know.